Yeah, that's right. It's about 5 in the morning, my day off. I'm up. Now, normally that wouldn't be a big deal because my coffee maker goes off at 4:45, and I usually wake up about 5 o'clock anyways. I go to bed fairly early. I went to bed about, just about 8 o'clock last night. I just, yeah, I tried to take a nap earlier in the day, and that didn't work. So here I is. Except I've been up since 3:30 in the morning. Yeah, you got it. There's Miss Iris. She's laying there. Say hi. Yeah. See the ears go up. Having my coffee and stuff like that. What else is a person to do, right? Now the reason I was up at 3:30 in the morning, and excuse my bedhead, but I don't really care. I'm not here as some sort of model or anything like that. But anyways, so it started out. Get a little closer because the heater came on. You might not be able to hear me. It started out. I heard the sounds on the truck. Sound like someone was opening the door. The slap of the door handle, and then kind of like the shut of the door. I'm going. My first instinct was get up, and I thought, nah, there's nothing really in the truck to steal. I mean, there's a few things, but more so, I thought, well, maybe it's a bear. And it wasn't even 30 seconds after that. Um, well, the first thing I heard was my little step outside the trailer door uh, slide across the pavement, not a long ways, just kind of get shuffled, and followed by the typical loud outside the door. And I'm like, oh, I know what that is. And then, of course, a little jiggle, and I was just about to lean over and bang on the door, and there was nothing more. I was like, okay, we'll lay here and wait. And, of course, you can't keep quiet enough because your breathing's, elevated and faster and all these things, and you're just listening for every little sound. You had the drops on the roof because this, well, maybe snow, rain dripping on the roof, and that was the coffee maker right there. And it was probably, well, I'm not going to go to sleep after that, certainly. I have in the past, but yeah, Iris is moving. And lately, she loves digging her nails into my foam, so that's going to be shredded here in weeks. So it's probably, I don't know, 5 minutes later, something like that. Across the meadow here, I start hearing the car alarms going off. Honk, 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 honk. I said, oh, that's got to be the bear doing that thing. But it went on forever, like a half an hour. Like, are these people not there? Or can they not get it shut off? Or, what was the deal? I thought, well, maybe because of the cold temperatures. Sometimes I've seen alarms go off that way. Cold temperatures, for whatever reason, it makes it go off. Nope. After probably about, like I said, 30 minutes, I can't remember if they got it shut off or not. But anyways, you heard the distinct sound of one of the air horns. Here, I'll show you. I think they got bigger ones over there, but one of these air horns. And these people that the car alarm was going, I did poke my head outside and look what direction. Well, I knew what direction it was coming from, but looking to see if I could see it. I could see the lights flashing. And they're right next to where the hosts are camped. So I'm sure the hosts are the ones with the air horn, I'm guessing. And all the lights are on over there. Well, yeah, because the car alarm's going off. So I'm guessing the bear was probably treed, and it probably came down out of the tree, and they probably gave him another blast just to give him a good idea that he was not welcome there. So hasn't been anything since then. It's from what I'm hearing of the different areas that bears have been, either sighted or there's been activity. They're picking a different spot of the campground each and every time. So it's almost like they go into one area and they get frightened off, and okay, that's not going to work. Let's go to this area, and so on and so forth. So that's what I'm guessing. I don't know. Who knows? It's just speculation on my part. That's all I can do. I don't know. I have no clue. No clue. So, anyways, again, I've been up since 3:30 and not really much to do. I'm not going to go outside. The only reason I had to go outside is to go get food. What's the bear after? Food. So, I don't know. Anyways, I'll go out there once it starts getting light. Now I've got a smoked cover on my MaxxAir van, so I can only tell it's getting light out there quite a bit after it actually starts getting light. But I'll wait until about 5:30 or so. That's fine. I've got my coffee and just contemplating what I'm going to do, not only today but in life. And I thought, well, I'll just make a short video. Yeah, right. Those videos never go short. Yeah, so I don't know. It's just it never fails. But anyways, we're just gonna try to go have a good day. I forgot a few things at town that I wanted to get, and actually I didn't forget. I just chose not to go get them because I had to go to a different store, which is probably Rayleigh's. So excuse me, I had to have some coffee. Rayleigh's is kind of expensive, but if you got to get the items, you got to get the items. So just a few items. So I opted to come back yesterday, and I had planned on cooking last night. Got these little thin pork, what do you call them, cutlets, I guess. And but along about 3:30, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, it started raining. And I'm not set up to cook in the rain yet. I don't have a canopy or anything like that. So I just said, heck with it. That's what junk food's for. No, I made some sandwiches, and I had some, I made the best, to me, the best turkey sandwich. So normally I do mayo and maybe some black pepper and garlic powder, and that's pretty much all I put on there. And of course the turkey meat. And this time I had guacamole. And I planned to eat the sandwiches and then have chips and guacamole. I thought, I wonder if I could put guacamole on there and how that would be. So I put mayonnaise on one side and put guacamole on the other side, and spread it all around and everything like that. And I had it, and so tasty. Oh, it was so good with the guacamole. Such a big change. Now before, I've had Quiznos. They used to have was it a turkey bacon guacamole, or was it turkey bacon avocado? I think it was guacamole. Anyways, I used to have that all the time at Quiznos, and it's like, oh, that was so good. Of course, it had all the other veggies on there and stuff like that, and bacon. Bacon makes everything better. So I haven't bought any bacon since I've been here. Really, as tasty as it is, it makes a big mess. Bacon grease and all that stuff. And who else would like it? Well, besides Irish bears. It would bring them out of the woods. So, yeah, we're going to try to avoid any enticements such as that. So, yeah. And that might be why I haven't had a lot of bears here, because I don't do a lot of cooking. Good, smelly, tasty cooking. And that might be why I don't have a lot of bears around here. I'm sure they've come through, but they haven't stopped to smell the smells. Just took a sniff and run, I guess. So anyways, that's kind of my little spiel. I'm going to try uploading this video maybe when I go to town later this morning. I'm going to look outside to see if I can see tracks. If there's snow on the ground, which it looked like there was when I took a peek outside, then there should be tracks. So maybe I can get some video of the tracks. Until then, I'll add it at the end of this. If not, then I'll talk to you next time. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. All right, bye. Yep, just as I heard. The step is moved sideways, but I don't see any marks on it. May have not been any snow. I haven't looked outside. We do have snow now. Time to go feed Iris. Well, I came out here and discovered that the door is ajar. I don't really see any marks, and unfortunately there's no snow to show tracks. Nothing seems to be touched in here. Of course, I don't have any food in here, so maybe they just got it open and decided they didn't smell anything good. I don't know. Well, what we do have here though, let's see, this, a little bit here. Oh, right here, look. So they like to get up and sniff, and then they move and they drag their paw across there. And you can't see it now. Looks like it might be a new scratch. But last year at Bayview, you can see one of the scratches here. Last year at Bayview, they would, here he comes, all the snow blowing off the trees. They would always get up on this side and sniff. And this is the side that the door was open. So I don't know if that's something they do all the time, or last year when I had my 12-volt fridge going, this was the side that it was on, you know, obviously in the inside. So I thought always, well, that was what they were smelling closest to the fridge. So, but you can see we didn't get a lot of snow here. Just a few little trace amounts. Look at all these other surfaces, see if I can see anything. I don't see anything. Not really. Those are my boot prints. Now the weird thing, and this may have happened after the bear was here, there's not really even any marks on the mat here. But yeah, so this Iris is on the scent. I think she's gonna go off and do whatever. Gotta get a little snack and then get ready to go to town. Problem is, being a Sunday, nobody's open yet, so that's kind of a hard part. But anyways, now another thing I thought about as far as the bears go, and then I'm going to end this because this is a super long video. All the times, most of the times I've seen bears get in the rigs has been through the windows, or tried to get through the windows. And I'm just wondering if maybe I should just not put windows in here yet, because if that's what they look for to try to get in, maybe without windows it might be a little less tempting. Who knows? But anyways, unfortunately no tracks, so we will just have to see them another day. Yeah, right over there, if you can see it, there's a pickup truck right over in that area was where the alarm was going off. So yeah, there's my little camp stove, and I'm not cooking today.